Hello there, welcome to another episode of NaitchPlays Pro Evolution Soccer 5. Thought we'd start off with another quick look at the league table because, as you can see from the arrows, we've dropped down to 4th. That's because quite a few results haven't gone our way. Our next game is against Middlesbrough, who are 6th there, and if they win, then they would be on the same points as us, which would not be a good thing. Our goal difference is quite good. The fact that we've only conceded 1 goal, which was against Tottenham, we'll get to that later, is a good thing. So we wouldn't be overtaken by Middlesbrough if we were to lose to them today, but it wouldn't be a good sign. We're trying to keep the pressure up. We were trying to keep the pressure up on Arsenal. Now we need to chase Newcastle as well. And with 10 wins out of 10, Man United are just running away with the league at the moment. So we might not be able to do anything about that, but we'll do our best. Now, I mentioned that the only goal we've conceded was against Spurs because they're all the way down here in last place with just 1 win, and it's not looking good for them. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that as the season progresses. But we'll worry about that another day. And just to check these as well, you can see that Jose Antonio Reyes of Arsenal is the top goal scorer in the league at the moment, shortly followed by Wayne Rooney with Man United, and then another Arsenal player, Henry. And we have Lampard, not that he's scored many recently, and I think 3 of those 5 were penalties as well. So we really do need to start getting more goals from open play. As I mentioned earlier, the fact that our goal difference is looking pretty good means it's not as much of a problem, but we've not been playing very well, and that needs to change. Let's just change these socks as well. I'm playing Middlesbrough in all red. So as you can see, I'm going with this formation again. I've pushed the forwards a little bit further back just to see if they can support the centre forward a bit better. We've put Duff and Robben in those positions because they're naturals in them, and although Drogba did finally get his first goal of the season against Liverpool in that amazing Konami Cup game, we need to keep players playing in the natural positions because that's where they'll play best in theory. One other thing you might notice, we've not got Terry in the starting 11. He's being rested, so Lampard is taking the captain's armband intentionally this time. So let's see how we can do with Lampard as captain. I thought I had removed these because they are a little bit long-winded now that I've added my intro to the start of every video as well. I hope that's not too annoying at the start of the videos. And also I like the quick screen it shows of the opposing team's formation and their players. The way that that's laid out is really useful for screenshots, but you don't get it with the longer version, which isn't the most convenient. We almost had a breakaway there that was quite handy, but Robben was intercepted before he could get the ball. It's a foul on Duff. No card given. I'm just going to quickly check something. Right, now, do we take the shot? Why not? Straight at the wall, not ideal. It does mean we'll have a corner though. Duff get it in there. Certainly wouldn't do any good if it was going to him in the box. I think that's why I've got him as my corner taker there. Counter-attack from Middlesbrough now, and they've actually managed to break through. Just running out onto the wing now. And they've scored. Great. 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Gazika Mendieta is the goal scorer. Not something we wanted. That's the second goal we've conceded in the league, at least. We're behind, and Middlesbrough are now level on points with us. So, pretty much the worst start imaginable. Great. So, we really need to get an equaliser as quickly as possible. I was trying to cross that to Crespo, but he ran, presumably so that he wasn't offside. He ran back. And Robin has equalised for us. Fantastic news. That's probably the shortest time between 2 goals in any game we've had so far. I'm so glad that it was at the end we need to be scoring in. I briefly thought Robin was offside, but he was clearly being played on by one of the off-screen defenders there. So, we're back at level pegging. Only 10 minutes played, 2 goals scored in the game, and we're on the attack again. This is shaping up to be a very exciting game. That's a free kick on the edge of the box there. We weren't quite able to get that cross in. That wasn't the best free kick there either from Lampard. Now, current England manager Gareth Southgate putting a long ball into our half. We've managed to push the play back. Attack on the wing again, and another foul on Robin. Essien couldn't quite keep hold of the ball, and that's out for a throw-in, but it is our throw-in. He is able to keep the ball on this time, but not able to keep hold of it. Ray Parler there with the ball, another England international. Lampard not able to keep pushing through, but he is able to intercept the ball. Playing off Duff, and we get the cross in from Robin Header. No. That's a free kick conceded by Lampard. Del Horno not doing what we want there at all. Just playing a blind ball there. Thankfully it did go to Duff. It's gone out for our throw-in. And Robin is now injured, so the multiple fouls inflicted on him have clearly taken their toll. So we probably should take him off now, just to avoid any further damage. Let's bring Drogba on and then put Duff on the left-hand side. I think that's the second time this season that Robben has been injured, so maybe he has high injury proneness. I don't know if that's a stat on this game. Another throw-in one by Paulo Ferreira there. Here is Drogba, the hero of our Konami Cup escapades against Liverpool. Finally getting a goal. Hopefully he can get another one here. Hopefully not Mark Viduka. Great tackle from Gallas there, keeping the pressure on. Got a run from Drogba here now. Play the cross, and unfortunately Duff was never going to be doing anything with that. Maybe we should be focusing our runs down the left-hand side now so that both Crespo and Drogba, sorry, can be on the end of them. Another breakthrough from Middlesbrough, but they are offside. That's what we like. We don't really want them to be attacking anyway, so maybe it isn't what we like, who knows. As long as they don't score another goal, I will be happy. I'll be even happier if we can get a second. Oh, couldn't quite get that ball through to Crespo. He might have been offside anyway, though. Okay, so we have a run with Duff now. The pressure is still on. And Drogba can't quite keep up, but I think we've won another corner. And no header from us. SEM with the shot. Drogba. Oh. Bit messy there. I don't think anyone... No, just goal kick. Interception from Duff. Playing back up the wing now. We have managed to keep the ball on, and we've managed to get a breakthrough. And that's out for a throw-in. Middlesbrough in possession now. Another England international, possibly future in this case. Stuart Downing there. I don't think he'd played for England at this point in time. Might have done. My knowledge of peripheral England internationals from 15 years ago is not possibly the strongest. Not as high as it could be, that's for sure. Coming up to half-time now. After the excitement of the first 10 minutes, things have certainly come a bit more of a stalemate. We have another free kick on the edge of the box here. Working the ball into the box, but Crespo tackled before he could take the shot. Ball going through the referee there, and then that's half-time. Very unfortunate goal to concede there. So we get the cross in, and then there's a deflection that gets it into Mendieta's way, but then we have the immediate response. Wonderful left foot from Robin there. How are we doing on these? Czech is suffering the most, but I don't think I want to take him off in such an even game. So we'll leave the rest as is so far. Have a look at these. Liverpool with a win against Fulham. That's a significant result. Manchester United, 11 games winning streak now. Do we have Newcastle on here? Maybe. No. And Tottenham winning. Newcastle have already won, so we do need to win this. We knew we needed to win it anyway. Need to keep the pressure up. Not quite like that from Drogba. Good interception from Lampard, but no way we're getting onto that ball. And Duff in no man's land, trying to run back into the right area of the pitch. Not keen on the run Mendieta just had. Didn't come to anything, thankfully. Got Drogba with a run now on the right wing. Out for a throw-in. Not ours, unfortunately. It's just being played around the pitch at the moment, keeping it away from us. Which means we can't do anything with it. That's not what we want. Haven't been keeping an eye on possession stats in most of the games, but I think it is natural to find that we probably scored more in the games we've had more possession. Now giving away a troublesome free kick. Oh, Crespo with a run off now. And a free kick given. Probably too far away to do anything with it. Drogba gets the shot, and it's 2-1. Drogba scores again. It took, 15, 16 episodes in for Drogba to score, and now he's scored in 2 consecutive games. Who were we to doubt him? Great turn. Great little passes from our attacking trio there. And that's exactly what we needed to put us in the lead. I'm so happy about that goal, especially considering it came from Drogba. So now we just need to keep up the pressure, stop Middlesbrough from having any dangerous looking play, try and get third here if we can. Not quite. It's a very good block from the Middlesbrough defence there. Lampard not able to get ahead on that. Middlesbrough now picking the ball up, but not able to get a speedy counter going. Possibly because it was their main striker tracking back who picked up the ball. Drogba here and again. Can we get a third? Oh, wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. A tap in from Crespo, but take what we get. Fantastic play. Drogba bringing all of the play out and leaving Crespo with a totally exposed goal. I think any Middlesbrough players were getting to that one. No, he'd just crept ahead of them. Oh, that was a fantastic goal. I'm very happy with that one. That's a free kick conceded now. But we've injured Mark Viduka. Possibly a good thing. Definitely a good thing. So, I'm actually going to take this opportunity to bring Kudicini on, just so Czech can get some rest, now that we're 2 goals up. And 2 of my all-time favourite goalkeepers there. As you would expect from a Chelsea fan, I suppose. Mendieta with another run here. He's definitely been the most threatening Middlesbrough player. And that's not even including his rather fluky goal. He's just been there always. Parlour here now. Not on target though. So we have a former Chelsea man coming on in Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Viduka obviously too injured to continue. So we know that Hasselbank is towards the end of his career at this point with Middlesbrough, so hopefully he won't have much speed. Just have to stop Mendieta because he's probably more than capable of making up for that. Let's get Kudicini out here and pick up that ball. We're in the final 15 minutes of the game now. We are still 2 goals ahead. Rubbish from Crespo. I was trying to get that to Duff, but he took his time. And now Middlesbrough on the counter-attack. Let's make our last substitution. It looks like Middlesbrough had the same thought. I'm going to bring on Jeremy for SEN. No particular reason. Just to keep it keeps SEN fresh. Gives Jeremy some playing time. And free kick conceded by Drogba there. Can Drogba run onto the ball here? Not quite, almost though. Duff not able to do the same. That's out for a throw-in. Our throw-in, I was not expecting that. Bit of a muddle there. Let's switch to the other side now. Not had much to do on that wing, to be quite honest. Although we do now. That was worse than it could have been. Worse than it should have been, even. Just about managed to stop the Middlesbrough attack. And now with a counter-attack of our own. Cross from Drogba. Again, going to Duff. Nothing that we can do with that. We are in stoppage time now, and we are still 2 ahead. A free kick conceded to Middlesbrough. It's presumably too late for them to get 2 goals, though. Especially if we just keep making this run. We have a free kick now. I'm just going to play it slow. We have another free kick. Wasn't quite sure what had happened there. Just pass the ball around. Keep it up this end. And hopefully, there we go. 3-1. Much needed victory. Especially as we were 1-0 down to start things off after just 6 minutes. There's Middlesbrough's goal scorer. There's 2 of ours. Unfortunately, the third, Robin, went off with an injury. Let's just watch a couple of these earlier goals again. Just a bullet header from Mendieta, really. Fantastic play from Namath there. Just unfortunate that the ball ended up in Mendieta's way, really. There was our immediate answer to that goal before Robin had to go off injured. But his injury was what brought Drogba on and scored a goal and technically set up for the third with a shot of his own. So let's have a look at what that does to the table. Keeps us in 4th. I believe, yeah, Fulham lost to Liverpool, so that gives us 3 points over Fulham. And we're still within 3 points of Arsenal, although their goal difference is better than ours. So many goals scored by Arsenal and Man United that the fact we've only conceded 2 isn't really relevant. So we need to start scoring more goals just to keep up with them, really. So the next game, that Wigan, it is Wigan. We will see you for that. If you haven't liked this video or subscribed yet, please do. I will see you next time.